hell? I keep hitting my head.
It's in! Hiya folks, welcome back. On the last episode, the diff was finally installed. And you'd think, in this episode, it would be the test drive. But no. Dad the next day found out, well, whilst fitting one of the last items, the drums, well, I think you better watch what comes next. Come on, episode, let's go. Come on. Yeah, come on, you know.
The size is totally different.
So as Dad was saying, the backplate of the new diff is too big for the old drums. So now we have to remove the backplates off the old diff. Excuse my attire, I was still in my editing clothes.
Oh, and look at the rust inside there. You can see the rust on the bearing.
Oh, that's on the old one. Ah, but the inside looks...
Oh, you'll be okay inside there. I've just got to take these wheels off. Totally different.
Back to my scruffy attire. This bearing would not give up without a fight.
A bit of brute force.
And that's the other backplate off.
I just look at the bearing.
They were still fine on both sides. You can imagine how painful it could have been if Dad hadn't stopped fitting all the components of the rear brakes, if he hadn't tried the drums on. Even this bearing was a challenge and a half. Hallelujah. And that's the last one off. Then we boxed the backplates and went in the Mini After 8 to get them specially machined. The 40-plus-year-old metalwork company we use is called Jamal. We have been using them for many years when Dad isn't able to do certain things at home. They kindly allowed me to record the process of enlarging the original Cortina backplates so that they could fit onto the larger bearings of the new diff shafts. For those curious, the new diff came out of a full Cortina P100 pickup. Who knows, it could have been born here in Portugal or in South Africa. I'm glad companies like this still exist. Without them, we would have to buy a new drum kit that would fit the P100 backplates.
Yeah, I think the block will go. You did the block. Oh yeah. Honing. There's a honing machine over there.
And the job was done, and at a reasonable price too. I really recommend them if you're in the Algarve and require these types of services. This also gives us time to appreciate the Mini. It hasn't been on the big screen in quite a while, and it had to be raining. Another job done.
and it will go round that way. Hey! So there's only one way they go on.
Dad now gives them a bit of TLC.
That is actually on the on the actual thing, but it's just not.
I got one here.
Is it straight in?
Yes. I think so.
You think it is?
I think it.
No.
No, it's not. It's miles off the hole.
I hope the piston's not at the different friggin' side.
Then my brain activated. Oh, Dad, that's another thing. You've not cut the thing that you're supposed to cut, remember?
Ah!
The backplate had some lumps and bumps, that's why the edges had to be shaven off. But the strength is still all there, nothing to worry about. Dad then removes the rust off the drums, Q-rusts them, and gives them a nice lick of paint. While the Q-rust works its magic, Dad puts sealant onto the exhaust and he refits it back onto the Pilgrim. And there we have them, all nicely painted. With engine block paint, would you believe it? Really good stuff, but expensive. Dad can now reassemble the drums. He then adjusts the drums and handbrake. Then Dad uses his brake bleeding kit to remove all the air out of the system. Now the driver's side. And finally, the passenger side. And we got brakes again. The wheels go back on. And they're all torqued. Loctite for the grub screws of the spinners. The special Allen key that locks the spinners onto the rims is put back into the Ford Cortina tool bag and into the Ford Cortina spare wheel. And a bit of spit and polish to finish the job off. And that's it, folks, it's now finished, the car's back on the road. I hope you enjoyed this episode and I hope you stick around for the next one. Hopefully it will be the test drive. So, thank you very much for watching and see you soon. Bye!